Okay. Should be back
No.
on.
Okay. Okay. And we're back. Hello, hello.
Just wait until 7.2. And then we can
I know.
fly.
Yeah, but you've still gotta work for it. It's not like we're automatically getting it.
Well, I know, but you know, oh, there's somebody PvP'd here. Leroy Earthen Ring. Hello.
You're
Standing
on
away.
your hoardy. You can't PvP
Oh.
a hoardy.
Well,
Unless you're at like the PvP.
they're alliance. No, they're flagged.
I can't even talk.
They're flagged.
Oh,
if
it's
I
human.
go flag myself, I can go kill them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, good luck. I'm not
Where are we
coming
going?
to help you
Oh,
because
okay.
I'm sitting on the thing. Did you find me?
No, I'm looking for your
Dot. I see your dot.
Yeah.
Hey, Spanky. I see
Oh.
your dot. I'm down here. Look. Just look up. Just walk over to the
Look
edge
up.
a little bit and look down.
Oh.
There's a.
Oh. See
No, down.
I know.
Down.
I'm looking down. I was looking down. I don't see you down there.
I'm on the building.
Okay.
I'm
oh,
on
you're
the
on
building.
the building.
I can't see you. I'm looking.
Let me walk.
Jumping.
No, I don't see you. So
Okay,
you're on
see
the building there?
See that building?
The great big one?
Yeah, that's right there. That's right there.
Okay.
Kind of underneath you. Yeah, I'm on that.
All right, let's give her.
Okay.
If I can get this.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, there is a grappling point there. Okay.
Yes, there is one.
Gotta time this. Time this right. You son of a. All right.
What?
Going down. I got the achievement. Going down.
Really?
Yeah, I just got it.
Where are you going?
See,
there I am. I see me.
Yeah, I know. I see you, but I'm a dumbass.
Oh, hang on. I'm watching the Twitch.
Yeah.
Because I'm like 5 minutes.
Hold on.
Okay, now I see it. Yeah, grats. You got the achievement.
You're going on the other side. Okay, you're going on the other side.
Just walk very carefully along the side.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Like that. See? Hello!
Listen, you're a slim zombie. I am a big.
I'm not a zombie. I'm an undead
orc. I'm a big burly orc. Big burly man. Okay, so are we gonna face out that way? Or you're gonna face to the wall?
Well, no, I was gonna face it out so you could see the I'm not worried where I sit. You just position it so you get a nice looking backdrop.
Yeah. You're gonna have to come up here nice and close to me. I think.
Oh,
we
cozy.
Get up there. Come on over here.
Pip. Look, Pip's having none of it. He's like, nope. You guys being weird. I'm gonna stay over here. And see my little diabeak hatchlings like, yeah, I'm gonna stay here with Pip.
Okay. Is that good? No. Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay? Alright. Aw, look at us. Hanging out in Tidescore Harbour.
See if I can get that fit in there.
Right. I'm going to go D&D.
Okay. I should start recording.
It's a trap, Spanky. It's not a trap. I have no idea what you're talking about, Spanky. Spanky Hunter. All right.
Breathing in sync. There.
Are we? You take big breaths. Look at mine. Mine are just little ones. Probably because I'm undead.
You don't need
So
to
I don't
breathe.
need to really breathe.
Me, I'm a big orc. I've got to feed all my muscles with all the air and all the good stuff, and you know.
What's that set again? That looks nice. What's the armor set?
I don't know.
Well, look at your transmog and tell me.
Leg plates of the chosen dead. And I think I got this on heroic. No, I got it on normal.
Was that the gold?
Normal.
Was that the
hell
gold?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I like the shoulders. The shoulders and the gloves. I don't know. It matches. It looks really good. It looks cool.
Show sets in here? No, it doesn't. Appearances.
Okay, let's. Whoa. What?
Ready to go. Did you tweet?
No, not yet. I was trying to figure out how I was doing that.
Are you going to tweet, or do you want me to tweet?
Yeah, I'm going to tweet, but I'm just trying to find where my. Oh, because I'm already logged into Twitch here. I have to do a quick Twitch one. Where did I put my Twitch? I've lost my Twitch already. I've got a Twitch. No, go to it. I don't want to message myself. That's a bit silly. Okay, copy. Close that down.
I can't wait for my new net. I'm very, very excited. 250 megs. And 20 up. It's going to be fantastic.
I have no, really? Is that good? I just have no idea.
Do you know what you're at? I guess you don't know what you're at.
No. Crap.
The last, for a long time, I was at 25, and then we bumped to 50, and over the last year, we've been at 60. So now going from 60 to 250 is going to be a big, big deal. And having the upload speed going from 10 to 20 will be good too, because that means that I can stream have the kids watch stuff and not have to worry about things and all that stuff, right? So
Else is I'd have no idea.
Can't wait.
No idea.
Like a week and a half to go. Come on, I want to do now. Now. Instant gratification. NBN. I'm assuming.
National Broadcast
100 down and 20 up. Oh, that's pretty good.
Network, I think. Spanky, is that right? I don't know. There's a new. Yeah, they're rolling out this new one.
He has you have 100 down and 1.5 up. That seems.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Spanky.
1.5 up seems odd. Really?
Currently on cable. Yeah, it's, again, we live in Australia. It's pretty cruddy. Okay. I don't know what I have. Where's my doobie? Let me have a look on my doobie. Might tell me.
What's a doobie?
1.5 up. My wireless modem. No, it doesn't. I have no idea how to tell what it is. Status.
Go to speedtest.net or something.
No.
And then
don't worry about it. I'm not.
You can do that after we finish the stream, and then you can see what your speed is.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Sure. Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah, you ready? No.
Yeah.
You're doing it, right? I'm not doing it. You just do the.
I know. I know. Do I need to record? Are you good?
I am recording, and
Okay.
Twitch should be recording.
Okay.
So.
All right. No worries. Let's do this. Okay. Here we go, chat room. In 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to Adventures in Azeroth, episode 40. I'm your host, Leeta, and joining me is my co-host, Stone. Good morning, Stone. How are you?
I'm awake. I've got my ginger ale.
Yay!
Canada Dry ginger ale. For folks that can't see, it's a special
ale.
Ginger. You have not had ginger ale?
Yeah, we have ginger ale, but
I was gonna say, well, but this is a
ginger
special
ale
one.
for breakfast.
It's Canada Dry.
Wow.
It's Canada Dry, so it's a special
Dry.
one. Yeah, it's not like other ones. It's
I thought Canada Dry was alcohol. Spanky, is Canada Dry alcohol here?
You're thinking about
I don't know.
Canada Canadian Club. Maybe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
maybe.
That's a Scotch, I believe, and that's pretty good.
No, I know I saw some in little bottles at the Bottle-O, so.
Oh.
Because I was like, oh, Canada's thing. What's
maybe
that?
It's
it's alcohol.
Maybe it's a different.
It's alcohol. I don't want alcohol.
Maybe they have another brand over there.
I
wish I could send you some, but I don't think I can send this by the mail. Yeah.
You can't send it. It's under pressure.
Will explode. Yeah.
Speaking, hang on. Let's figure. Speaking of sending you something, what did you get a few days ago?
Well, Missy, the thing that decided that it was going to go away, and all of a sudden we don't know where it is, and it was not received by my customs, decided to appear.
So the parcel I sent before Christmas, that was for Christmas for you and the family, and that there was no track of. When I put in the complaint for a missing package, turned up.
Yeah.
Fully intact.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with the box.
Nope.
No tampering.
Nope.
Whatsoever.
And I can see on the tracking where it got received by customs on January the 26th at about, I can't remember, like 8 or 9. And it was released by customs after about 6 hours. So somewhere,
you know what? I
leaving
think it
Australia,
went by boat.
I think so too.
I reckon,
even though they're not supposed to,
it was not.
You paid
it was
for more, right?
Supposed to. Yeah, I paid to express it. So there's boat. Then there is a standard. I didn't go the standard, and then I went express. So I paid like top dollar to get that over to you in 6 weeks. Oh, I'm so not happy. Anyway, you've got it. That's good. So what did you have in there? What was in there?
Oh my god, all the Tim Tams.
Tim Tams.
I'm really looking forward to trying the pineapple one. That one I can just imagine. I will do the Tam Slam with that one, and then I'm gonna be I'll die.
You do the Tim Tam Slam? All of them. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm going to, but I know that one. It will be over, and you know.
So, have you cracked any of them? Like, have you opened any of them?
Carrie's open. You also sent me what was it called? Shapes. Yeah. Carrie ate one bag. I don't know which one, but she goes, "Oh, that tastes weird," and I don't know which one it is. Actually, if you hold on a second, I will quickly check because they're right here on the table. I'll be right back. Doing it live.
Okay. Doing it live. Okay. All right. Well, I'm happy that they turned up. I'm not happy it took so long, of course, but it just seems very strange considering that there was no tracking on it, and I had full tracking. So good news is Stone and his family has got the Tim Tams, and doing a Tim Tam Slam will be awesome. He's got, I think I sent 8 different flavors. I know. So there's different ones that he's not tried. So yeah, I mean, it's exciting. It's exciting. I'm glad. And it's really funny because I had another package I was getting ready to send literally that day or the next day. Once you messaged me to say, hey, Sorts, to say, when I woke up and I'm like, you're like, you'll never guess. And I was like,
Okay.
yeah. So I've got a full box ready to go. That I've not sent because I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
All right, so I still have 2 of the original pizza ones and 2 of the original barbecue ones. So I'm assuming there's only 1 left of the cheese and bacon. So I'm assuming now with more flavor. So I'm assuming. So
hold
you
them
guys
up, show them because they might not know.
Yeah,
they're
folks
just
that,
little packs. Yeah.
I'm
normally
actually gonna eat one right
normally
now.
Party at Leeta's, exactly, Spanky. Normally they come in a box, but I can get like the snack food. They make the small snack ones for kids, to put in their lunch boxes and stuff like that. And I take them. I often have these at work because I can't eat a lot now anymore. So they're just a good size for like afternoon tea that I can snack on. So I thought, well, they'll be nice and light to send to you. So, yep, which one are you having?
The cheese and bacon.
Cheese and bacon? Okay, try it.
It's got like the smell. I've smelled this before. I'm trying to remember what I think it was. I think we've had this with bacon and something else with a chip.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Because Carrie was like, "Oh, that tastes weird." We'll see.
Weird. Okay. Like she tried one and was like, "I'm done," or she was like, "It's just weird." What?
It doesn't taste like how it smells.
Okay.
That's weird. But no, Carrie ate the whole bag.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she was like, yum, yum, yum.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
weird.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Nice. Well, that's good. She ate them, so that's awesome.
Yeah, all right. Okay. But they don't taste like they smell. They smell like bacon. Okay. Sort of. But they don't taste like how they smell, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, well, as I said, I figured you didn't have them over there. So it's for something a little bit different. A different Aussie treat. All right. Well, yay, the parcel turned up, and yay, you've got much Tim Tam slamming to be had. So that is awesome.
It's funny. I can't find the Tim Tams anywhere.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know where she put them.
She's hidden them on you.
She's probably smart, because I just go to town on them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Num. Alrighty. Let's get into our World of Warcraft. How about we talk about World of Warcraft for something different about a show that talks about WoW?
I think we could do a show where we just eat stuff.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, that's... Oh, I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about that later. I've been watching these cooking shows, and some of the things when they go to some places, and I have to I have to change channel because I'm like, oh my god, no! Oh, someone cooked like rats, like it was I'm like, nope.
No thanks.
Azerothian taste tank. Thanks, Mank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. All right, World of Warcraft news. Let's get started. Okay. So what have we God,
Well,
big sad face. Let's
yeah.
start off with sad
The
face.
Kirin Tor Tavern Crawl got canceled. And from what I
Yeah,
understand
had
on
a lot of
Twitter, it
bugs.
was like there's apparently too many bugs, and
Mm,
I would rather it get canceled and have it come out when it's good to go,
yeah,
um,
yeah,
than
exactly.
having
I
it
mean,
come
I'm
out
the
and be
same.
buggy. Sure,
It's
sure.
yeah. It's kind of like it's a bummer, but they had released it on the EU, and it had massive
Oh,
amounts of bugs,
really?
so they had to pull it down.
Oh, that I didn't know that it was on the EU first, and then they. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
EU normally gets everything kind of first in world events and stuff. So yeah, so they had massive amounts of bugs, and they had people like quickly, there was lots and lots of issues, so they just ripped it down and said, okay, we need to, sorry guys, but we're going to cancel it. And I know there was
Hmm.
tweets. I woke up because probably woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, who knows. I logged into the game and I was like, okay, I need to make sure that I've got the time right, because you and I we were going to stream it
Yep.
and do the pub crawl together.
Hmm.
So, and I looked at time and I'm like, I'm looking at my calendar, and I'd done a whole heap of raid, runs through the raid, and I'm looking and I'm going, I'm sure it was this day. And I'm like, nothing's there. And I'm looking around, I'm going, where is it gone? And I think I tweeted it. I'm like, it was there and now I can't find it. What's happened? And a whole heap of people tweeted me back going, yeah, it's been pulled down because of bugs. And
That's
they've got to
silly.
fix it.
That's crap. Oh well.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it coming out when it's good to go,
Yeah.
because I think it'll be
Yeah,
fun.
exactly.
It's just a short little thing. It'll be fun. It's not
Mm,
like we lost a raid tier over it or something. I
yeah.
kid. I kid. I kid. What else?
Yeah.
There's a
I don't
bug.
care.
So this is not
Yeah.
news, but there's a bug in the flying zeppelin from Orgrimmar to Borean Tundra. Our friend Tiber is caught in there,
Poor Tiber.
and he's still in the air. Like, he actually
Oh
took a
no, he's still in
screenshot
the
last
air.
night, and he's still there. And he's
Oh
like, "What do you want me to
no,
do?" Right?
Tiber.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he on? Oh, please tell me he's on a regular tune and not a challenge
I don't think
tune.
he's on a challenge tune, but yeah.
Oh, I hope you're not on a challenge tune, Tiber, because, I would just, yeah.
But if you do
All
need to
right,
get
so
to
Borean.
Northrend to, well, I guess Lunar Fest is it's coming up to an end soon. You can still get there by flying to Howling Fjord. So that one's okay,
Okay.
apparently. I have
Or
not
if you know
tried
a
it
warlock who
myself.
might
I mean, we could
help
try it
them.
right now, but so,
Mm.
I mean, we could try it and then get caught the air too.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit in like where we are. You can go try it, and I'm gonna laugh. If you want to go try it, go for it. That's not a
I'm
problem.
gonna
I'm
eat
allowed to then laugh at you.
my cheese and bacon
Yeah.
shapes. Mm.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Lunar Festival, I just threw in. Lunar Festival ends. We've
Hmm.
only got a couple of days. I think 2 days, maybe. 2 days left.
Well,
Arizona Black, good morning.
we're ending on
Uh,
February the 4th, so we've got about 2 days left. Yeah,
2 days. So if you're chasing
those toys, right?
coins, the new pets,
Oh,
not the new pets, sorry, the new toys, you need 60 for the new toys. And if you want to get some XP for leveling tunes, I'm really surprised. I've only taken 3 tunes. Normally I do more than that, and I one no 2 were irons. So I've taken
okay.
Leeta
Yeah.
and 2 irons, and of course I can't do everything on the irons because I'll end up dead. So yeah, I just, there's too much in Legion. I
So
just
So I actually took a tune out to go collect the coins and get the toys. I'm like, okay, I don't collect toys, but I kind of do, but I don't. But I'm like, okay, I might as well just go do it because it'll be here next year, and I don't want to have to wait till next year. And what if they add more toys? And let's just do it now and get it done, and I'll use it to level up one of my alts. As I'm going through all my other characters, I happen to go into the bank of my original character, and she is sitting on 70 coins. And I'm like, oh, I could have just spent them.
Nice.
Done. But there's nothing to buy now with those.
Why do you not have you go buy the toy?
I have all the toys now.
You can.
But now I can. No, I can't sell the toys, but I can. Can I go buy a pet and sell it? Okay. Maybe I'll do that.
Go buy the Lunar Festival pet and hang on to it for 6 months.
Yeah, okay.
And then sell it for a lot of gold.
Mm-hmm.
Or give it to me.
Oh, well, I could.
You could give it to me. That's fine. Then I'll sell it and I'll make a lot of gold.
That'll be payback for what you did for me earlier this week.
No, I've got the pet. I don't need it.
No, but to pay you back for the gold. Right?
No.
Yeah.
No. Anyway.
That's what I'm gonna do.
But there is you know what is exciting about opening up the calendar for this month is that I open up the calendar now, and on the 23rd, hatchling of the hippogriffs.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the calendar. I can see it. It's so cute. But yes, very exciting. And next week, we've got something else that's very exciting. And I please hope that they've changed it. Okay, yeah, you just eat. That's fine. Love is in the Air starts Tuesday. Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday.
Yes. Yep.
So, Love Rocket, it's this year. I feel it in my undead bones. Love Rocket's going to be mine this year.
Okay. I will mass queue with you. You just get me on and I will go. Okay.
For any tune above level 20. Seriously, Spanky?
Nice. Wow.
Really? So what? We can all go into the dungeon. Oh my gosh.
Awesome. Okay,
we might have to, maybe we'll stream some of those runs.
Sure.
Oh, this is exciting. Okay, I didn't realize it was that. That's really exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't take the challenge tunes in, so it might only be 50.
This actually reminds me, he said that the dungeon will scale, right? So this actually reminds me that the mobs, the Twilight cultist mobs that are out in Silphus are actually still there, and they do scale. And Blizzard is yes, we are aware, and this is a sign of things to come. So this is what I was thinking from before when they first announced it, was that they were going to test it out for this expansion, and then they would roll it out to everything else. It's going to be very interesting. Very interesting. We'll talk more about it because it does affect more irons with the other show. We'll talk about it. It's still like for the whole game, it does make it a harder leveling experience, right? From 1 to X, right? So it's exciting. I mean, it is exciting, but obviously there's going to be repercussions, and we'll talk about that on Sunday when we do Well Challenges podcast. So, but the other thing is, I'm just putting it out there right now because Pet Battle Week starts Tuesday as well. So Love is in the Air. We'll start on my calendar, it says 1 p.m. I'm assuming 1 p.m. server time. Okay. Pet Battle bonus event begins at 10 a.m. There will be Squirt Day.
within that. So,
You have
yeah,
to
just
remind me, okay?
yeah.
You have to
Oh,
remind me.
look, I
I'm
will be
ready.
tweeting Squirt Day everywhere. Like once
Okay.
Squirt Day hits, I'll be like, "Oh my god!" But yeah, I'm excited. Anyway, we've got a big couple of things coming within, that's starting up in the next week. So
Mm-hmm.
it's very exciting time. I like when they give us all these things, but at the same stage, it's also very it's very it's very much that. We might have to stream some. We'll do some streaming together
Yep.
at some stage.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love is in the air with Super Squirt Day. Thanks, Spanky. That's right. What a
Yep.
combo.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I
All
don't have my
right.
Mapine here
Let's
to cover my face up when I laugh. Great. I forgot to bring one. All right. Yes.
Oh, all right. Well, how about you start off? How was your
Well,
week in WoW?
let's talk about Squirt Day first, because
Oh,
this
okay.
okay. So, no, well, no, I'll talk about my stuff with Squirt Day. I had it later on, but we'll talk about that now. So Squirt Day, the big thing was you have to have the Wee Abomination and the
Mm-hmm.
Enchanted Broom. So
Yeah.
Leeta picked me up a Wee Abomination. It was level 1, right? Or something
Yep.
like that?
I
Yeah.
had a
Okay.
spare one, and
Yeah.
I said, "You're
Yes.
not buying it off the
Yeah.
auction house. Don't be stupid.
Yes.
I'll just give you this one." Didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did.
Yes.
And I don't like taking
Yes.
things, but I took it and I was like, oh.
I
So
made you
that's
take it.
that's why I was like, okay, that's why I wanted that. I'll give you the other pets so you can sell it, and I will
No.
not. Yes, because that's just how it's going to be. So just like how you forced your Wee Abomination on me, I'm going to force my Enchanted Lantern, I don't know what it is, on you. Okay? So, uh,
Whatever.
so, so the other thing was that we were looking for the Enchanted Broom, right? And you saw one, a
Yes.
green one, level 1 for like 20k, and I'm like, no. And
Mm.
I found one, a level 25 blue on one of my realms that was for 20k,
Mm.
but I don't have 20k on that character. I have like 9.5k. So it's
Yep.
like, yeah, that's no good. So I actually sent the guy a mail, and I was like, hey, could you like post it to another realm? I'll pay you there. And I never heard anything. So,
Oh, okay.
but then he posted, or she posted, at the same pet at 10k, and I'm like, oh, I'm only 500 away. I'm like, okay. So this is the realm that I had my original character on,
Mm-hmm.
and I sold all of my mains gear, and I was still short by about 250. So it's like, okay, so my main has got no clothes on, and I'm still short. So now what? How do I make 250 gold? Like now, because I can't
Yep.
afford to wait, because I think somebody's gonna come by and grab this pretty quick.
Mm.
So I threw it out on Twitter, and Alt, Tiber, Cinder, and Ratzel all replied to me saying, you could do, I could sign guild charters, I could sell cageable pets for really cheap, and then I can go grab the pets back again, from wherever they dropped. And Tiber actually said, you could buy the BOA rep tabbers
Mm-hmm.
on one tune and send them across to your other realm and sell them. And I was like,
Yep.
oh.
You
So
get
they,
about 62.50.
yes. So you buy them
Mm-hmm.
for 250 and you sell them for 62.50. So I'm like, okay, so I spent about 1,000 gold, roughly, ish. No, I spent 750 on it because I was able to make up some gold on doing some quests in Warlords. So I bought 3 of them, and I sold them, and I finally got the pet, and I was like, oh, and it was still there. I was like,
Oh,
what?
nice.
Now where is this stupid thing? Because yeah, of course, because why would I show it? There we go. So this was on the auction house. I for 10K
Nice.
at level
Well,
25.
considering we'd seen them for 17 and 20,
Like
we're like, whoa.
yeah, like that's crazy. I was like, oh yes, please, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I am ready for Squirt Day, like ready, like
Yep.
ready,
And
ready.
you leveled your Abomination?
Yep, it's good to go.
Yep.
Let me double
Okay.
check.
Maybe we'll talk about the strat next week
Okay.
on next week's show, so that way people will be, if they're interested. This is this I'm reading chat. If people are interested, and obviously this is the best strat. I've used a couple of strats for Squirt Day, and really the Enchanted Broom and Wee Abomination is the best strat that you come down to. So if you don't have them, get those two pets, get them to level 25, and we can talk about the strat a little bit next week so people understand what they need to do, because it's like anything. You have to do it in order. It's one of those things. It's got a little bit of leeway, but there are some pet fights that you do that there is no leeway. And if you accidentally hit the wrong spell, then you have to forfeit and start over. I mean, there is a little bit of leeway on the broom and the wee abomination, but for those people that don't know about it, we'll talk about it next week, and that way you can be prepared for Squirt Day. How's that sound?
Yes.
Which is, as I said, and get yourself rematch. Have you got yourself rematch?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it makes teams and you can put in a
you make your
leveling
teams,
pet.
and you could also, you've got the leveling queue, so you can put your pets into the leveling queue, and that way
I'm ready.
that once you've leveled, and do things like make sure you've got the safari hat, your lesser pet trait, and your pet trait. So you want your safari hat as well as the two pet traits to be ready to go for when Squirt Day hits, because in 3 battles you'll get from 1 to 25. Right. I don't think it's 2. I'm pretty sure it's 3. Spanky might be able to remind me. I'm pretty sure I had to do it in 3. It doesn't quite do it in 2.
So in Squirt Day, like anyway. You just well, we can talk about it next week too, right? So
yeah,
because it'll be it will be almost upon us, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do that then.
There's an add-on I wanted to talk about that I don't know if you knew about this thing, but I never knew about it, and it's called I'm just scrolling through it here. World Quest Group Finder, and I'm throwing it up on the screen here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. World no, it's kind of hidden in behind her, and I can't move the pane. I don't know why. Usually move anything lets me move stuff. So it's called World Quest Group Finder. Good Lord. It makes my life so much quicker and easier.
Is that the one that I see when I do happen to group up, and it'll pop up and it'll be like, such and such, this has completed this quest, the world quest or something?
Yes.
Sometimes stuff pops up in chat.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically you fly around, and as soon as you're about to go into the world quest zone, it will actually pop up a thing saying, hey, do you want to queue up and join other groups that are doing this world quest? And I'm like, sure. And sometimes it puts you into PvP rounds, but it's so quick.
Well, you go into quick. Apparently there's a button. I'm pretty sure Melon42, when I was talking to them, they said there is the option that you can click I don't know, click on to say you don't want to go to a PvP.
Oh, really?
There is an option in there. Yeah. So hang on. I have not got it. So what is it? World
Quest Group Finder.
Group
I will
Finder.
tell
Okay.
you,
Doing it live.
I was able to cut off about 2 to 3 hours of my world questing stuff.
Okay.
It
Cool.
was I was like, wow, okay, World Quest Group Fighter. Oh yeah, here we go. So the options.
Wow.
Avoid joining
1.5 million
groups.
downloads.
Yeah, like when I saw this, I was like, how the heck did I not know?
Holy moly. Monthly downloads,
Yeah.
809,000.
This is just like the
Okay.
add-ons that we used to
Install.
have for the command table,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Mission garrison mission commander or something like that, right? So there's
Yeah.
two of them that you could use. This is like the same
What's
deal
that?
where you need it.
Garrison Mission Manager,
Yeah,
and there was another one.
and
Um,
garrison commander or something like
Master
that,
Planned.
or
Master Plan.
master plan.
Yep, that's it.
You
Okay.
need to have that if you're doing world quests. It takes so much time. I was actually able to complete 2 sessions within the span of like what I would normally have as one. So I ran through the world quest twice in a week with this thing
Well,
that I would
yep.
normally only do once because I'm not doing it twice. But now I'm doing it twice. I could have it done more. It just makes things
Mm-hmm.
so much faster because it just pops you with a group, and that's what Blizz wants, right? They want you with a group, and you could potentially meet somebody new and make friends, but typically not. You're just queuing up, and you get thrown to a group, and you complete your quest pretty quick.
Wow.
I half must have.
Okay. I've just downloaded it. I've
Yeah,
put it into Curse. So
yeah.
that is really cool. Just because it is so frustrating. I don't know what I was doing. I went over to the Eye of Vajara Isle
Mm-hmm.
to do not Cosimoth, but you know the Naga one where you've got to kill the 15 Naga. And there was no groups up for it, so I created my own group.
Okay.
But the problem was I got there, I had a a shaman who joined the group, and I had auto invite,
Mm-hmm.
and he joined the group, and we started killing stuff. And then the next thing, he's like, oh, we're just going to do it. Do you want to just do it 2 people, or do you want to get more people? And I was like, well, I've left it if other people want to join. And
Yeah.
he's like, no, it's not listed. And I'm
Oh,
like,
that's
and
weird.
I looked, and it had dropped me out of
Q, right?
we were still
Yeah.
in the group.
Yeah, yeah.
So him and I just killed, but it had just dropped me completely
Oh.
out of the looking for group. And we were not there
Hmm.
at all. It
Strange.
was so bizarre. I'm like, what on earth is going on? And then later that day, I did the same thing for another quest I had to do that I needed help with. I knew I couldn't solo it. So I did the same thing, and I had someone come over and the same thing, but we just killed it. And at the end, I looked at the same thing. I'm like, oh, okay, that's only weird. It was just me and this other dude, but that's fine. We killed what we needed. And then I'm like, where did the group go? So it was like twice within,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe a 6-hour period that I was like, what's going on? So I don't know. You've not had that problem?
No.
Okay. All right. I'll
Must have.
Weird. Okay. Yeah. I've just got it. I'm just trying to see if it says about where it is about the PvP, but I can't really.
It's in the options, and you go scroll down, and the option is avoid PvP realm or something like that, and it's unchecked. So if you basically check it, you will limit the amount of realms that you can get in, or the amount of groups that you can get into. So it might take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But as a blood DK, I'm not worried. Actually, I don't think I've ever had to actually fight anybody. I think there's only once where it actually put me into a realm where everybody else was Horde and I was Alliance, and that didn't end up very well. But I died and quit the group, and when I came, and I waited about 5 minutes or so, and then I queued back up, and it popped me back into a better group. It's fantastic thing.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Okay,
Rating. Okay. So last week we were one boss away from going up against Gul'dan Down, and this week we cleared, I think, everything. Like, we cleared the 7 bosses on the first day, and then the second day I think 8 bosses. No, 7 bosses, and then we did the last 3 on Monday. So we did kill him, and I will say I love the fight. It's a great fight. It's a pain in the butt. And so there's with riders where we killed him, and this is only on normal, so we're gonna be trying it on heroic.
Still, that's awesome. Congrats, guys. That's fantastic.
As you can see, somebody is there with us. I don't know if you can see that. Just a little bit to the right of center. A dude with wings. Yeah, and horns. Well, if you go look at the show notes, you'll be able to see. So our winged friend, apparently we were prepared. Okay, listen, I can't say what happened in the ending cinematic. I cannot say. I will say, though, I am not happy. I am so happy
move on.
that we won, but the rest, not happy. Taryn, I'm looking at you, and you know exactly why. Exactly why. We had a talk about this at the thing.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but that sounds scary. Happy. So okay, grats on whatever, and happy. I don't want it. Yeah. I will see it eventually. Yeah. One maybe in 2018.
Well, I mean it got leaked, right? Well, not leaked, but
I've not seen anything. So
but I did not want to watch it until I actually killed it, right? Because I wanted to be at the time, right? And I thought it was awesome. It looked good. Just not happy. And we'll talk about it maybe in like 2 or 3 weeks. And
all right, I'll have to wait, obviously, for LFR.
Yeah. Yes.
And then I'll have to suck it up and go and do it.
When that comes out on LFR, then we can talk about it. That's a good.
Okay.
That's a good thing. Okay. So
I will go do it on LFR.
Mount runs. I did mount runs, but none for this since Tuesday. Wow, and I'm burping all over the place. Awesome. So we're gonna go down my list again.
Okay.
So I ran 2 characters. I ran 2 characters, one on my main and one on this character here, Tombstone.
Okay.
So when I say, you'll hear me say yes or no twice for each boss, and it'll be because once on my main and once on my alt. Okay.
Right, now I got you. Okay.
Okay. Mist's world bosses. Gul'dan, no and no. Shaw of Anger, no. Undahasta, no. Nulak, no. War Bringer count. Okay, I actually found one, but he wasn't on a amber and no mount anyway, so it doesn't matter. Throne of Thunder for Horadon. No. G Kun. No. Primordius. No. Throne of Thunder LFR on for Primordius. No. Siege of Orgrimmar. I only ran this on my main. Shaw of Pride, no. Siege Crafter, no. Paragons, no. Trial of the Crusader, the Beasts, and I'm only in there to get the rare pet that somebody got. I'm very jealous about. Spanky got the Snowballed Runt.
Mm-hmm.
However, for me, it was no and no, but I did get another Dreadmaw pet, so that was good. At least I can sell that for a couple thousand gold. Gun Drac farming, no and no. Crimson Whelpling, still no. Like I just don't get this. Tanan Terrorfist was not up twice. Vengeance popped up once. Just I was going to leave the zone and only dropped oil and then was not up on my other character. Death Talon was not up twice. Doom Roller was not up twice. I did the Garrison Invasion Weekly and I did it for the Iron Horde because I never did it for Platinum, but no mount. And working and really I worked on another alt for Plague Stone, which was in Convert to Raid, and was level 102. Why is this not on my thing? So I'm gonna drop off there. Never mind. And so Spanky, you say, am I not doing mythics? So, no, I'm not doing it yet because I'm not going for the mount yet because apparently I can't quite beat the 30-second timer on Shaw of Pride. It's about 35 seconds to go solo on him. And I can't quite beat it. I'm close because you need to kill. You need to take out 70% of his health in 30 seconds. So then he resets his health or resets the resets his timers where he will put you into a prison. And when you get put into a prison, the fight resets. So, yeah, I mean, the last time I tried it, I was about 860, so I think I might try it now. I'm 879. I might try it again. But, yeah, I just no luck on it. No luck on anything this week. I'm just not happy. And they did fix the tower, where you only need to be up into the one tower and shoot her twice. I think they increased the time or the dragon gets paused or something when you shoot her the first time, because usually you shoot her and then the dragon will move after about 3 seconds, but the shooting timer on the gun is 5 seconds. I think they increased it so you can shoot her twice, and once you shoot her twice, then you can go on down. So that was mounts and pets. It's just driving me nuts, man. It just seems like I had really good luck, and then now it's completely gone. Gone. I will note that Shaw of Anger farming is a bit of a pain because he dies really, really quickly now. And if you don't get there in time, like, it's dead. Like, you could be in that sweet spot where you can reach all spots, like, really quick. However, you better hope that somebody wasn't closer, because the boss only has, like, 8 million health tops. So, and now that dies really fast. So, other than that, what did I do? Well, I did... Okay, I'll do the fishing stuff after. I did run LFR and dungeons, and I ran LFRs to pick up the rest of the essences. I needed to upgrade one of my legendaries, so I upgraded it from 910 to 940, and
Mm-hmm.
so I ran through all of those, and I would only queue up if it was looking for a tank where you get like the extra rewards, right? And the LFR for Nighthold, the first one, that's the one that I did. I couldn't get in there as a tank because it didn't have the rewards, and I was like, well, if it doesn't have the rewards, I'm not in a rush. So I went in as DPS and went through that pretty quick.
Yeah.
I ran a heroic dungeon, okay, and we're running Eye of Ashara, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
tanking
Okay.
because I'm getting the special little extra satchel and extra AP and all this stuff. Um,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
so I pulled the first two packs, and this warlock goes, you need to pull more. And I'm like, okay, so so I basically mouse over him, okay, and I see that he's not with any of the other people that are in the group. At least if he's grouped up with them, it doesn't like he's from a different realm or something, right?
Mm.
So as far as I can see, he's not with anybody, and I'm like, well, stuff like that really drives me nuts. Really drives me nuts. So if it's a healer that says you can pull more, I will pull more. Okay, because you're
Mm-hmm.
a healer and if you think you can keep me up, great. I will go.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
If it's a DPS that was with a pre-made group that was with that basically had the healer, sure, I will go. Because if you're with the group, your healer would then either say, dude, like what the hell, or what the heck, dang it. I don't know if hell, I don't know,
No,
I don't know.
just keep going.
Anyways, so I will pull because you're
Mm-hmm.
with them, right? If
Yep.
you're on your own, have fun because I'm going to be doing all kinds of crap. I have zero patience for people that have zero patience. I understand that you want to um, get through it really quick. Me too. But until the healer says yes, I ain't going to listen. And
Mm.
he
Okay.
decided.
Yep.
So I pulled the first two packs, and then he was like, okay, pull more. And I continued on, and so then I went to go pull another pack, and that was fine. And then dude runs off and grabs another pack and runs over to me. I'm like, you know what? If he was with the healer, I would be okay with that because he's grabbing them and gonna grab them to me, makes my life a little bit easier. Fine. He's not with the healer, so I'm like, okay, you want me to pull more? I'm gonna pull more. So I pulled all the things, like all the things. So we ran up to the first spot. So I actually didn't even wait till the two packs were down. I ran up towards our first boss. I pulled him, and then about 50% health on the boss. I ran back out, grabbed another pack, killed those. Um, it's connoisseur. Yeah, and people were alive still, which is great. I feel bad for the healer. Um, and actually, I should have sent them a tell saying, you know what,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but I'm usually not like this, but for some reason, this dude set me off, and just don't. And so then we ran. So then I ran over down looking at that first boss. You come back and you go down the left side and where the
Mm-hmm.
Naga are casting all the spells and stuff. And I just ran through everything there, and we began to kill all the stuff. And for the healers part, they did a very very good job. Yeah, I mean that's the one thing I did not do was that I did not ask the healer first. This dude just he got me going, and he didn't swear at me. He just pull more. That was it. Pull more, and then he begins to
Yeah.
pull, and then he begins to pull more for me. Nope. So I pulled all of the things, and then we eventually died, and it took a while, which is pretty good on the healer, but and when that person died, they were really mad. I'm like, then patience, and they started to swear at me and stuff, and I was laughing at them because I'm like, good, because now I know that you're mad, and which is exactly what I wanted, because it's petty. It's petty. It is. But go ask the healer first. You're going to be a DPS with some group that you don't know.
Mm.
You could just simply say, healer, can we pull more? Just something like that. Well, they got kicked, and I also got kicked, which I was fine with because I didn't want to run with that group, and I was gonna say, I'm not gonna run anymore unless you kick that guy out. So I'm completely fine being kicked because I just ran and pulled all the things. So it's really petty, I know, but dude set me off.
I mean,
man.
I understand your point, but you
Dude
should
set me
have
off.
spoken to the healer. As someone who had a healer as their main quite some time ago.
Yep.
But yeah, if the tank whispered me and was like, "Hey, are you good? We're okay," and I'm not a healer. I really aren't. I stress when I heal.
Yeah.
But if I got a really cool tank and was able to, they're like, you okay? You're doing good. Do you want? And I would say, pull a bit more. Pull a bit more. I'll let you know when. If it's becoming too much. And most tanks were pretty good. But if I would find, if a tank would run off and not, especially if I go OOM and all of a sudden everyone takes off, then I would just sit there and let them.
Sure.
Because it's like, okay, seriously, guys, if you're not going to wait for your heals, then don't expect me to come charging in and help keep you up if you can't be bothered to wait. And I mean, I'm talking wait 20 seconds, not even 20 seconds to get enough. So from that point of view, as the healer that would let people die because they were not waiting and just being a bit of a douche head, then I just let them go. Just be like, okay, that's fine.
And the first thing that I ever actually do whenever I get into a 5-man pug is that I always put the healer on my focus, because that's the person that will keep me alive. So and like I said, I kind of wish I had warned the healer first that this is what was going to happen, because this dude's a douche. So I'm just
and that's probably would be the only thing I'd say is communicate. If you're the tank or the healer, if you communicate with that person who's technically looking after you, as a tank, you need your healer, and as your healer, you don't care about the DPS. Okay, the DPS is there to kill the stuff, but if the tank goes down, as a healer, you're pretty much screwed. Like that's it. Because if the DPS if you lose all the DPS, you can still, between you and the tank, you can still take down the bosses, whether you're raiding, whether you're in a dungeon, makes no difference. That if you're working so well together, then you're okay. If DPS dies, okay, it's just going to take a bit longer.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, you don't need, DPS is the fluff, really. And I mean, I can say that because the DPS is my main, but So I think it is just being respectful. Like you said, yeah, next time whisper them and be like, okay, would you be
Heads up,
okay
dude.
with
No, oh
yeah.
no. I'm not going to be, would you be okay? I'm going to be like, you need to go sit over there so you don't die. This is what's going to happen. Because this dude set me off. I don't know why. I don't know what it was. It was just because I've had people do this before and it didn't bug me. For some reason, this dude, that was it. I was like,
you.
okay,
Yeah.
man, let's go. And so I pulled all the things.
But it's not worth it. It's not worth letting people bug you.
Well,
Like you said,
sometimes.
all you'd have to do is just be like, hey, would you be up for, like, if we go take all the things and
No,
we'll run over here, and if this
you're
guy's
being
going to be a
nice.
jerk, he dies. Don't heal him.
No,
Don't heal him. Like, simple as that.
you're being nice. There was no way that I was going to leave that without him being dead. No way.
Okay.
The only thing I feel bad about is the healer. That's the only thing I feel bad about, is that I never warned them that this is what's going to happen. But like I said, if they were with the healer, and if they had even said, heals,
But sometimes, don't forget, it could have been with the healer.
It's possible, doubtful.
Because cross routes, we could
doubtful.
Quite easily.
Possible,
yeah,
possible, yes, but doubtful.
Yeah.
So,
oh well. Anyway,
if you were that healer, then to you, I'm sorry, but to that other dude, patience. You need to learn it. Ask Mr. Robot. Ask Mr. Robot. Thank you very much, Zoop, for helping me out.
Oh, cool. You got it sorted.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Professions. First aid, not doing the achievement because it's just going to come when I do World Quest, because I'm not grinding mobs for drops. No. Because the drops are not happening. It takes way too long. Cooking, I got a few new recipes, but nothing big. So I'm still waiting for Dark Moon Fair to come around. Apparently there's 3 recipes that I didn't even know about, that I didn't have, and because I downloaded Archy's or Akis or whatever thing, it told
Akis
me
recipes.
Yeah, I'm missing these 3, and they're all from the fair. Okay. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I can go do some fishing.
You need to turn it in with the Dragamole daggerfish.
Yeah,
that you fish up.
It'll be fine.
Yep.
I did archaeology, and I killed the headmistress pretty quickly.
Nice.
I ran through Azuna to get my last 2 pristines. Not for the whole achievement, but just for that zone, so I don't have to worry about doing that again. And still no luck on the Tol'vir mount. I'm trying to get the Tol'vir mount, but it's not popping up.
I found a screenshot of when I got that. Nice. Oh, okay. While you're looking for that, let me go back.
Fishing is where it was at, though. So I had a really tough time getting the Lashimmer Blenny, which is one of the rares from Azuna. And it was well over 200 casts. So then I ported back to my bank to see if I had the Scrog Toe in the bank or something. I don't know. And no, nothing. So I'm like, well, why is this thing not dropping? So I went back and I fished, and it dropped like the very next pool. And I'm like, what's going on? And I've seen
RNG is so
I've seen people typing that, though. It's like they port out and then they port back in, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's there. And
boom.
So I got the toe, and I got nothing from the pool.
Oh.
And I couldn't find another pool in time. So it's like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. So
I moved on. Are you putting on your arcane lure?
Yes, I am.
So the ones that you bought from Margos?
Yes.
You putting them on as well as the other. Okay.
yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, just
So
making sure because some people don't realize that you should also be putting that on.
yeah, so so I decided to move on, and I went into Ramar, and in
Mm.
my first pool, I got two lures. I was like, what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. It's
And I
awesome.
got the magic eater frog like
Mm-hmm.
in the same pool, in the same
Yeah.
pool, and
Yeah.
for the zone I was
RNG.
done in 50 casts. I ran up to Val'sharah and I did those in 10 casts. Completely done. I was like, what is going
Yeah.
on? And then I went to high mountain, and it took forever to get the first lure, the ancient
Okay.
whatever it was, the ancient high mountain fish or something. I don't know what it was.
Mm.
And because it took so long, I went back to the auction house and I bought the two other lures, and I did those really quick.
Okay.
Um,
Cool.
then I went to the ocean, and I never once got a
Mm.
message in a beer bottle.
Oh, really? Okay.
Um, and so I'm running around the outside of what zone are we in right now? What's it? The
Stormheim.
Yeah, okay. So I ran around the coast, going up towards high mountain, and um, I finally got one from one of the pools,
Mm.
and it was actually a pool. I was like, I'm gonna wait, and I won't cast in that pool. I'll just keep on going up, and I'll cast in pools that are close to where I want to go based on this comment. But then I'm like,
Yeah.
well, maybe I should go back and go check out this pool, because I might as well, because I don't want to just leave every pool behind, right? So
Mm.
my first
Yeah.
cast
Fair
on
enough.
that pool that I went back, I got it. I'm like, what the? I got the
Nice.
beer. I got the mess. I got the message in a beer bottle. Wow, so I'm logged out. Let's log back in. Um,
Oh.
so
Oh, so you
um,
are. That's right. Here all
the
by myself.
well, that's weird because I've actually done stuff in the game, whereas you haven't, right? How is that?
Um,
That's weird.
it just likes me better. There you are. You're back.
Whatever. Okay. So based on a comment, I took the message in a beer bottle, and
Mm.
I went to high mountain at 61.4 by 16.4, and
Mm.
it's actually right on the edge the where your coordinates will change back to 00, because you're out into the open sea, right? And
Right.
I got the axefish on my second cast. So
Nice. Awesome.
I wasn't gonna take a chance with it. Um,
Yep.
then I went back to Azuna because that was the last one. It was the Scrog toenail,
Mm-hmm.
and I ran around. I ran into a river where the lion dudes were, and on the first pool I found. Used the so on the first pool I had the arcane lure, got
Mm-hmm.
bait like really quick, and I was like, oh well, that's nice. And I didn't get anything. I didn't use the so I had to wait for the Murloc to come by to get the bait, right?
Yeah.
And I wasn't gonna use bait on that pool because I had already fished in it, so I waited for the next pool. So I ran
Right.
around to go look for another pool, and I used the lure,
You ran round, round,
and
baby,
right
right
away I
round,
got it,
like a
and
record.
bigger
Okay.
fish to fry, done. So
Nice. Awesome. I
on
can't
my
my
UI,
screenshot.
it's like my UI, my achievements are off to the side. I don't have them right up in front. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so it was like, oh,
It's awesome though.
okay, done.
Mm.
So that's done,
Okay.
and I wasn't gonna do anymore. I was like, okay, well, let's just wait. And then I had some time to kill, and they said, well, if you go now fish in any pool, you should be able to get the pearl pretty quickly. I'm like, okay, fine. So I go back and then begin to fish around, and I got the luminous pearl, and it told me to go bring it to Khadgar, right? Now, Khadgar, I had to do a screenshot of what he says to you. So when you bring this pearl back to him, he's like, you fished this up, did you? I'm not quite sure what you want me to do about that. Here, Khadgar pats you on the head. Good job.
Yeah. Good job.
When I read that, I laughed. And Carrie's like, what? And I'm like, it's, here, come and read it. But Carrie's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, yeah, see, you have to be in there because, like, we're bringing him stuff. And he's like, yeah, what do you want me to do with it, right? So, I don't know. I thought it was funny. And...
Yeah, I mean, they do.
Yeah,
they
was funny.
Put just little bits in that sometimes you're like,
job.
What? Oh, okay.
Good job. So I brought the pearl to Marcy, or whatever her name was. I don't know what her name is.
Marcia Chase.
Yeah, Marcia Chase. Okay. And then I got, she gave me the Underlight Angler. And
Yay!
I was like, see, that is what I was expecting from WoW. But there was no achievement.
Yeah. Nope.
No, nothing else. It's like, oh, here.
No, I know. It was a bit like, yeah, what? And really? I don't get...
It kind of felt like, great, I got this thing.
You feel a bit ripped off.
I mean, even if you did like a 5-point thing, I don't know. But it was just like... You went through all that, and then, like, I thought, don't you get achievements for unlocking all 3 of your weapons or something?
We didn't get that.
All 3 of them?
I think if you do 10 or all classes or something, isn't it? Like, there's a lot bigger.
Okay. Well, I kind of figured... There's
obviously a lot bigger.
Even if it wasn't a achievement, maybe like a feat of strength, like, just something? Something. But there was like, okay, here. And it made the experience not feel as good as it could have been. I was expecting what you did. Yay! Like, it was like, yes, I finally got it. And then when I realized, okay, so I just hit complete and I've got it now. Okay, done. And I was expecting something else to pop up. Nope. I wanted my pat on the head from WoW. Good job. But I didn't get it.
No.
I got it from you, which is good. So, that was my week. I did so much.
Nice. I can't find it. I think it might not be the Tolvia. I think it might be the Crawling Claw that I've got the... I'm just looking.
Yeah, I've got the claw.
I can't remember. I've got screenshots that I took way back in... There's no date on this, so I'm not 100. 2012, if I go into the properties.
Oh, I don't have
And the digging, it took me 861 digs to get the solves to get 861 to get them out.
Oh man,
I just found it.
The Crawling Claw, I don't have it. But you have to get
the Crawling Claw. It took me. It doesn't tell me what the Crawling Claw got. I got 37, 14, 131, 225, 10. Oh,
but it's only from Tolvir, right? So
yeah,
I could potentially get that.
So you've got to do the. So if Night Elf area pops up, you have to go clear that out to get. So, but yeah, I just found the Mount one. And it was 861, and I've still got that. That's cool. I forgot that I've got it, and I've actually got the screenshot there. It's really bad quality because it was when I
see.
I think I took it on my phone way
into that area to actually go and farm for it. I'm only using the pieces from Legion to go and do Tolvir stuff because
sorry, 878.
Oh, wow.
878.
Because like if I had to go back and clear out the Night Elf stuff, and then come on back down, that would just drive me nuts. No.
Yeah.
I can't do that. So yeah, I need I need the pet. I need the pet and the mount. Dang old poop. I thought I had the pet already, but I guess no. Blizzard said no.
And the pet is called the Mummified. Where is it?
Mummified. I thought it was a Crawling Claw.
It's Mummified Monkey Paw is the pet.
Mummified Monkey Paw.
That's what it'll come up, and it's the Scepter of Azeroth is what becomes the mount.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So it's the Scepter of it, which turns into the...
What? Oh, it's the Crawling Claw. Crawling Claw. Yeah. Yeah.
Crawling Claw, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah. So I have got it. It is there. 878 solves until I got that.
Wow.
There we go. I knew I had it. Yeah, crazy. Awesome. But I mean, still grats.
Yeah, I mean, but
grats not getting the fishing pole. Now the real work
you know what? I actually did some fishing on the coast, and I'm getting a lot of power off of it. Because I'm getting tons of rares from the shark. And I actually did some fishing in Suramar and the Sleeping Murloc. If you go slap him and then you go run after him, he drops some of the other rares. And so far, it's not been too bad. Not been too bad. I'm sure it's going to be,
till you get up higher.
But I'm going
the first couple
the water
is quite
walking
easy.
path. Okay, I want to do water walking for sure, and the swimming, breathing one, because I saw that on
I've got the raft, so I wasn't in an absolute need to get that one done. So I was like, yeah, it'll get done, but yeah. But anyway, it looks like you've had a very busy week. That's busy. Awesome.
Very busy. Where's Tolvir? Oh, I can't see it because I haven't done archaeology on this character. Never mind. This is not my main.
It's not your main. No, it's your other.
All right.
It's your alt.
Now I can mute myself and eat. I eat these lovely cheese and bacon
stuff
shapes.
Your face with all the foods I will tell you about. You know, I've not done much this week. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that was good. Thanks for that. That scared me. All right, let me tell you about my week, because you know me, I've done not much. Let's start off with the Falconsaur Pets. Notice I've got my little. Is he still out? Hang on, is he still there? My little. Oh no! See him. Yeah, there he is. He's hiding behind you. My Diabeak hatchling.
Oh, there he is.
Still there. So I was doing the 3 at a point with these hatchlings. They give you that you've got to go and do 3 world pet battles, right? And I found I had so many problems with doing trying to get these 3. You just need to do 3, and it'll be like, okay, you need to do it with the Diabeak hatchling. So I would put the Diabeak hatchling into the team. I would summon it right before I'm going to start. And it was only after I finished it. But apparently you do not need to have it in your team. You just have to have the pet summoned before you start a fight. Right? So I was putting all the hatchlings into their own little making, like Legion. I have created whole different teams because I'm also doing the family familiar, that I would, create one, say for Tiffany in what's her name, she's in Dalaran, so I would create Tiffany humanoids, and then I'll create a team Tiffany beast, Tiffany, because you've got to do it with all of the team has to be the same type, right? So I'm just creating teams upon teams. I'm going to have 50 million teams by the time that I finish doing this family familiar. But so for these ones, I was putting the hatchlings into the teams that I needed to be able to do these world pet battles, which apparently you don't need to do. So I'm like, oh my God, really? I found it really frustrating and really confusing because some of the information wasn't clearly stated. So I would also find that when I swap teams, they would summon the first pet of your team out. So I would be halfway through a fight and I would be like, hang on, did I have my Diabeak hatchling out? Oh, I need to forfeit and start again because now I'm not sure. And there was times that I would get all the way through and I'd kill the last one and I'd be like, come out of the pet battle, and it'd be the Diabeak hatchling wasn't summoned, and I'd be like, oh no. And there is no do-over. There is no do-over. Once you've done that world quest, it's gone.
Okay. And
you only get 3 a day. So they're gone. You have to wait then the next day. And I found it so frustrating. So the tips that I would suggest that for people that are going to do it is be very careful when you swap teams, because obviously I've got rematch, and what it does is summons that first pet out. So you've got that first pet out automatically summoned. But then I have to physically go to click on my hatchling and be like, right, summon that pet right now and make sure that I've got it out before I start the fight. Make sure that my team was healed, and I eventually got through it, but it was so confusing. And it was only to the last one that I was like, oh, okay, I don't need to have that hatchling. Because the way that they word some of it, like some of the quests that I've been doing lately, is I have to have, I did one this morning or last night, I can't remember, but it was with the Diabeak. And it's like, okay, you need to go kill these things in Azuna, but you need to use the Diabeak plus 2 flying pets. Like it specifically says what you need to do. So you have to be really careful what it asks for, because you can have a pet summoned, but you don't need to have that pet in the pet team. Right. It's really, I think that they need to kind of fix up the wording a little bit on some of them, because, when you're tired and you're like, oh yeah, I'll go do this, and you're not, and you're like, oh, damn it. Yep. I didn't do the right thing, and it's too late. Once you've defeated that world pet tamer, you're done. Mm-hmm. You can't just go, oh, can I do that again? And I've only got 110, so I can't do it on, other tunes at the moment. So it's a little bit frustrating. So, but I'm getting there. I'm slowly at the moment. I've now, with the Diabeak, I've now got to go and do 3 PvP world quests completed with my Diabeak hatchling present. That's what this one says. So I've got to go and do PvP world quests. So I'm like, okay, I need to make sure I pick a time when no one's around, because I just want to get in and get it done, so I get my quest done for the hatchling, not, I'm like, okay. But I did get a lovely surprise with my Blood Gazer. There was a few days ago, it was like, here, you need to go and buy this purple blossom from this vendor, and in the end, and I didn't even know, and then it gives you a toy. So you can give a Falconsaur pet a flowery hat. Oh. It's a toy. It was like a random, I was like, oh, my pet's giving me a toy. That's so cute. So yeah, thought that was really, really cute. So that's the photo there, because I was like, I wasn't expecting a
I was
toy from my
wondering what
pet.
that was. I was like, what's
Yeah,
this toy? I'm like,
yeah. So that's the quest that it gives you once you go once you go buy this thing from the vendor in Dalaran and you give it to it, and then it's like, well, here, I'm going to give you this toy. And I was like, oh, that is so sweet. So that was really, really cute. Speaking of more pets, I got the Broken Isle Safari achievement.
oh, this one.
So, yeah.
Jeez.
So finally, the last one I had to get was the Dust Bunny, which was a bit of a
Yeah.
pain because you have to look for the carpet in Dalaran. And when the
Okay.
carpet comes up, you've got get a 15-minute buff, and then then all you see is dust bunnies all over Dalaran. And then you've got to go fight them to get the
funny.
run. So yeah, it's kind of cool, but you only get a 15-minute buff. As soon as you click that carpet and look for your little pet paws in Dalaran, and I managed to get that. So once I got that, I was like, yay. So I'm now at 805 unique pets.
Wow.
Yeah. That's obviously not my total amount of pets. I've got 963 total pets, which is scary because I've only got a maximum of 1,000 at the moment until I get the pet portal to give me another 500. Please, 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 please give us more pet room. Please, 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 please. So, yeah. But that's cool. Another Chiefy, so I was pretty happy with that one. I did have a little testing on my Gnomebane. So my killing the gnomes that I'm still doing from Warlords. I wanted to see how it would go if I did it by myself. Like I had Constrax help me we tested it together. So I can kill him and my gnome. So I've got 2 gnomes I can kill. And the timer that we didn't have a healer. So the timer, we've basically got to wait about 2 minutes for the res timer. Okay. But that wasn't too bad. And I'm up to 41 kills at the moment. But I'm doing it on myself. So I went to the spot that I have over in Frostfire, and I killed my gnome, and I'm like, okay, sweet. And then I rezzed her and I killed her again. And I killed her a couple of times, and then all of a sudden there was a couple more kills, and I was like, why am I not getting any credit? I'm not getting any honor. She had a 10-minute debuff. 10-minute debuff on a less target. I was like,
why?
How the hell do I have a 10-minute debuff? I'm confused. I have no idea. I did have my bloody coins outfit on, so I could actually kill her, and I got bloody coins, but I got no credit for the Gnomebane, and I got no broken bones, and I got no credit for killing her to add to the gnome killing achievement. So I was like, seriously, when they added it, when did they add it, Spanky? Because I'm like, seriously, 10 minutes. If I'm going to do this by myself, this is crazy. This is just crazy. How am I going to get this achievement done? Man. To stop people farming in the world. Oh my God.
So you can queue up for Ashran in 110, or at 110
no,
in the
Spanky,
Underbelly.
I did it a couple of weeks ago. We did not get a 10-minute achievement. I did this with Constrax, and seriously, we did not get a 10-minute debuff. Because we were both looking. There was a debuff that popped up, but there was no 10-minute. So I do not know where this 10-minute one come from. I'm so confused. So I don't know whether it was because I was grouped up with Constructs. Maybe it made it better. Maybe killing one-on-one, being that my gnome is 100 and I'm 110. I don't know, but I was like, okay, I could just sit here and kill her for bloody coins, but every time I kill her, it added on to the 10-minute debuff. So the 10-minute debuff was not going away because every time I killed her with the debuff on, it would reset.
Mm.
And I've not gone back to double check because I was just so I was so upset that I can't do this by myself to add to help myself get this. So I'm like, I don't know. So if anyone out there knows about this 10-minute debuff and what's going on, let me know, because I don't know. I need to probably group up with constructs again and try it and see. Maybe we were just lucky and we didn't get the 10-minute debuff. Maybe we might get it again, but it's just having time to do it. So hence why sometimes it's easier just to do things yourself.
Yep.
Because time zones, all of that kind of thing. Hence why I've got I've got 3 accounts. I've got 3 accounts for a reason. It's mostly to help myself out, so I don't need to rely on other people. It's not that I don't.
Yeah, I was
like
actually thinking about if I were to. I was actually thinking about because I used to have 3 accounts, and then I just found that I wasn't playing them enough to warrant spending gold and all that. So I might bring one back online only to help with sharing lockouts for mount farming. And that's one of the big things I really liked having more than one account is that you can invite and share lockouts and stuff, right? And
yeah, which is always a good, that's not a bad thing. I mean, now I'm putting my challenge tunes on more on my 2nd account.
Yeah.
And my 3rd account has my mage that I can port the others around if I need. I mean, obviously not just that, but there are reasons why. And again, I pay the money to play the games that I want to play, and it helps. Hence why I've got a lot of alts and I can help with doing things. I don't always expect, when the boys are normally always busy, we're on different time zones ourselves at the moment. So I don't get to, as much as I can hang with them, I don't hang with them and play with them because they're off doing their own thing. I can't expect them to wait till I get on, because if I get on at 8 o'clock at night, that's 9 o'clock at night for them. And I would never expect anyone to wait for me to do the world quest. So I just do it myself. It's just easier. So they're off doing other things. Unless target is a buff you receive after you come out of a loading zone or land from a flight, which you'll make with it was put in to try and stop people from ganking you after you load into a new zone. But people still do it also. You die several times in a row. Well, I was in the graveyard. I've got her in a graveyard because it was just easier because I don't have a healer. That was the big thing. We didn't have a healer to help us to res the gnome, so I've just left her in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go test it again and see. I'm not gonna do it tonight, but yeah, it's just, it was weird because I was like, I have never seen a 10-minute debuff for the on last target. Like, what?
I've never seen that. I've never seen that either. I've seen it as high as 2 minutes, but I actually
I've had it at 3 minutes.
That's not the
debuff.
3 minutes. I had the you can't get rezzed as a 2-minute thing. So
yeah. No, well, when Constructs and I were doing it, the highest it was 3 minutes, but other than that, so yeah, it's weird. Anyway, I did play an alt other than a challenge tune this week as well. I played my priest, Attil. Cool. She dinged 104.
Wow.
Yay for the Legion app. Yay for missions. Yay for XP missions. I still can't Shadow Priest. I went over
I have
to
not tried
Valshar,
since it did the
seriously.
changes. I
Oh, I
I want
don't
to,
like
but
it. I
I don't know.
don't like
No,
I don't like the changes they've done to the Shadow Priest. I
no.
really don't. I really struggle with it. And I took her over to Valshar because I
Mm-hmm.
thought, okay, I want to finish the herb quest off, and I had to go get the dream herb, whatever it is, dream weaver, whatever it is. Anyway, and I hadn't finished it, and I thought, right, I need to pick these herbs, and I need to get this done and hand that back in, back in Dalaran. And then I went over there, and I was like, oh, pick some herbs, pick some herbs. Oh, there's a quest. Okay, let's go do the quest. So I kind of got sidetracked with the quest. I died a lot. I went in. I did the bonus objectives. Where the little, not the fairy people. What do you call it? The thorn, where the fairy dragons are.
Oh,
That area.
the thorn weaver guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went down, and that was a bonus objective. And I thought, oh, well, I'm
Sprites.
down here. I might as well do that. And I died so much. It was such a pain. But because I'd already started it, and, that little bar is like, you can't leave until you fill that bar. Like, Blizzard, just all they have to do is give me a bar, and I start on it, and I'm like, I need to stay here until that bar's been filled. Damn you.
Yep.
So Blizzard knows how to get me in. So yeah, I died a lot, and I was like so over it. I'm not playing. I just don't like where the Shadow Priest is in the rotation is weird, and I just struggled with it. But anyway, I managed to ding 104.
Nice.
And I was like, sweet, that's it. It was on a quest in yesterday. So that was cool. That was me dinging in the priest order hall. So but
is that where
now
is that what
they
that
gave
is?
me another herb. I've got another herb to go pick in Azuna.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh, thanks for that. Hey,
That's
Richter.
how it goes, right?
Yeah. I'm like,
hey, buddy.
Excellent, more herbs to pick. Awesome. So we'll see. But I did do some mount runs. So I've called this Pets, Toys, and Achievements. So
okay.
I thought I'd do my mount and pet runs for the Raiding with Leashes 4. And so I went into ICC.
Yep.
I'm like, sweet. ICC got nothing.
Nah.
Absolutely no pet.
Poop.
No mount. I was like, right, I'm going to go and do Trial of the Crusader. I got Dreadmaw from Icehell. So that was cool. So we both got Dreadmaw this week, even though you obviously already had it. But I hadn't had it, and I was like, sweet.
Cool.
And then for some reason, I don't know what I was doing, but I was like, Baaaaaa Hold. I'll just go and see if Baaaaaa holds up. I don't even really know why, but I was like, I haven't been there for a long time.
Give her a
so
go.
I popped into, I was just like, and I got over there, and it's like horde controlled for another 40 minutes. So I went, sweet, what can I do this on? Okay, can I do this on? And I don't think it allowed me heroic. I think it was just either 10 or 25. I can't remember. So whichever one I put it on, on whatever I could do the biggest.
Is there a heroic? I don't think there is a heroic. I think it's just normal.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But there was, I think I had it on 20, maybe I had it on 25 heroic, and it was like, you can't do it. Yeah. Like, it wouldn't let me. It was like, you can't do it. You can't enter. So I think I had to drop it down because it wouldn't let me enter. Yeah. Anyway, I got in there, and I'm like, I remember being in there and killing one of the bosses, and I was like, there's 2 more bosses in here. I don't even remember this. So off I go, and I'm like, pew, one shot, dead. And the first one, the one, the big dog. And I'm like, I remember. I know we raided in there.
Yep.
And I know that we did, did get him down. But then I was like, there's these other ones. I don't remember them. So I just went over and I'm like, pew, dead. Achievement popped up. Pew, dead. Achievement. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe the raid team, maybe we split. I honestly don't remember. I know the raid team kind of fell apart. The guild fell apart a bit. So maybe it was before all that happened. And I was like, sweet, I actually got achievements I didn't even realize it didn't have.
Nice.
So that was kind of cool, yeah. And then I'm running around in... Sorry,
I'm just looking. Okay, yeah. So before you go on, because you're going to talk about Dal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so before you leave there, I still have to get the mount from there for collecting badges. And it's on my list of things to do. It's just, I don't want to PvP and stuff. But I still need to collect. I still need to collect.
The one from the quartermaster.
Yeah, hold on.
The Barrett and Hold quartermaster. You don't need to PvP. You just need to go do the quest.
Yeah, but you get flagged if you're in the zone, no? So
you only get flagged if the PvP battle's going on.
Right. I need 200 Tolbarad badges for the Drake of the West Wind, and I need 155 for the Spectral Wolf.
Yeah, but the zone itself outside that you can do quests for is
that's
not
right.
PvP flagged.
Yeah.
And if it's horde controlled, then I'm pretty sure. And Spanky being the PvP expert, could probably say. Yeah. But if it's horde controlled or alliance controlled, you won't get flagged.
Outside. That's right. It's outside. It's only the across the bridge
inside.
Part.
If you go across the bridge, you get a whole heap of quests as well.
Maybe I'll go do that. But I have a big list of mounts to go get, you know?
Yeah. Well, there you go. All right. Awesome. Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
So, let's talk about Dalaran, because there was this other random thing that I was actually quite and I didn't put my number in. That I was quite I was running around looking for the dust bunny for the rug, right?
Okay.
And there's certain spots that it spawns, and one of them is in the Legimire lounge. And it's upstairs on the balcony is where it's supposed to spawn.
Is this what the screenshot is?
And so I'm running. Sorry?
Is this what the screenshot is here? Oh.
No. So I'm running from, I think, the 6 spots that it is in Dalaran. I'm running around, checking each one, and people are saying, yeah, it has a respawn of 15 minutes. So I'm running round and round and round, and I tell you what, it was more than bloody 15 minutes. But it did eventually spawn. Okay. But when I was upstairs in the Legimire lounge, there was this, I looked at this table, and I was like, oh, there's something I can click. So I clicked on it. And it gave me a toy.
Really?
It gave me this wand. Yeah, I didn't do anything. See the wand?
Yeah.
Wand of, now I can't read it.
Simulated life.
Yeah. Huh. And then when I clicked on the wand, it gave me this black sheep.
Oh.
And it followed me around for like 5 minutes. It was so cute.
This guy. So I was wondering. I'm like, what's with this? Like, what's with this screenshot of like?
Yeah. So it was so cute. So it was random. I was like, oh, so cool. 306 toys. I'm at 306. Wow. That's just like crazy. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy good. Because I do love collecting, so yeah, that was kind of cool. And then now let me tell you about my fishing tales, because my fishing tales is awesome. So fishing, I only just got my 15th trait, right, on the Underlight Angler.
Okay.
The next trait I go for is going to cost me 11,280 attack power. Oh, sorry, yeah.
What?
AP. Right? So, considering when you fish up a rare, you only get 50 AP, I need 226 rare fish to get that. Now, that doesn't even take into the fact of not getting a rare. So normal fishing wise, because you could fish from a pool and you might get 2, 3, 4 4 casts before you actually get a rare.
So
226 is not even a good indication of how much fishing I need to do until I get my next trait.
11,000 cast. No, sorry, 11,000 AP.
Yep.
So and you only get AP from rare fish, right? There's no other way.
Yep. Nope. There is no
Okay.
other way.
Okay.
See you, Zorts.
Have a good night,
Bye,
Zorts.
Zorts. Have a good day.
Or good day.
Good day.
Good
Good
day.
day. Yeah, so I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, seriously, you think you did a lot of fishing? You ain't got, this is nothing. Like, now to get your traits,
Do you
this is
target
where the fishing starts.
certain areas? Like, do you always go for coastal? Because I was thinking about doing coastal because of the shark, because it gives so
Well,
many rare fish when you kill it, and I can kill
well,
it really quick.
let me tell you about my story of getting the 15th trait.
Okay.
Okay. So the about 4 nights ago, no, 3 nights ago, I was gonna go fishing, and I have a spot in High Mountain that I like to go fishing at. And I've got the 3 points in the salmon. Okay. So I know I've got the chance of getting the barrel. That means you only fish the pool once and you get everything out, which is good.
Can I hold
But
on? Can I ask if you get that barrel, because I was able to get the cursed queenfish barrel, and so it
mhm,
gives you everything from the pool. But could that also
yep,
include lures
yep,
too? Okay,
yep,
great,
yep,
cool.
yep. It
Uh, and rare fish too? Is it
can be
possible it
lures
could
and
get?
it can be rest. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right,
It
great.
just depends. It's all RNG.
Right.
So I'm fishing in High Mountain. I've got 3. So I needed 8. I think it was 8,800 for that 15th trait. And I had just over 3,000 AP already there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, I need over 5,000. I thought, right, this is gonna take me days. So anyway, I'm in Vent. I'm talking to, I can't remember, talking to boys, fishing away. I'm just fishing. That's all I'm doing. I'm just going around from the pools, fish, fish, fish. In less than 3 hours, I got over 5,000 AP. I was rolling in rares. They
Really
would just come. I've
awesome.
never seen anything like it. I did so much. I mean, I was still fishing a heap,
Yeah.
but I would get the barrel, and I would get, anywhere from like 3 to maybe 6 rare fish in there, and then I'll be just fishing up the rares, and I was on fire. It was awesome. So I got, in less than 3 hours, I got that 5,000 plus AP
Wow.
to give me that 15th trait. So that was, it was crazy. It was
You know,
crazy good. And now I've got,
so
11,000 plus.
you know that first trait that you get to port you to
Mm-hmm.
another pool. I have to
Yep.
say, I honestly feel like it's useless,
Well, no,
because
it's
I
good.
mean
It's good
it can
in,
port you only if the fishing pool is up on your screen, and if it's up on your
yep,
screen, I mean you're right there anyways.
yep.
Honestly, every time I try to
But
use it, I'm like, oh, there's no pools around you. I'm like, oh, well,
yeah.
that's nice, thanks.
You've just got to move a little bit closer, and then you can hit it. It's I don't use it where I normally go and fish in High Mountain because there's a heap of pools that are quite tight, so that's kind of cool. But I know when I was fishing in Suramar that it came in quite handy. So near the where is it? Hang on, just mental blank. Near the Iron Grove retreat, where all that waterway, the waters are in there, there's a lot of pools, and it can just make it. I found it just made it a little bit. It was kind of cool, utilizing it in there. But yeah, for where I am at the moment, don't need it. So, but I managed to put my third trait into the queenfish, so I'm actually going to go fish more for the queenfish now because I've got 50 million salmon. Like seriously, I've got so much high mountain salmon that it's crazy. I'm like, yeah, I've been using it in Nomi's, for the cooking, but I think I've got the 3 levels of the cooking for salmon now. I don't think I can get, where is it? I don't think I can get anything else out. Oh, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. No, now I can't see it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's so there is a lot of fishing to be done, which is yeah. So if you think getting the legendary fishing pole is you're done, you're not.
Nope.
Okay? No.
Nope.
So there better be an achievement when I get to the end of getting all the all the traits for the fishing pool. That's all I can say. Because again, it was disappointing not to get, an achievement for something for actually getting it. But yeah, so there's lots of work to be done, which is cool. I love my fishing. Hey, Storm Maria. And then I did the archaeology quest came up last night. So I went and picked up the new archaeology quest, which sends you to Val'sharah. And I'm like, sweet, excellent. So in this week's digging, you've got to dig up 40 pages, right?
Okay.
So when you dig and you get the, when you stand on it and click on the bit, you'll get pages, right?
Okay.
So you've got to get 40 pages, which you then convert. Once you get 40 pages, you convert that into a chapter. You need 9 chapters.
What?
Yes. So I did all of that last night. I got my 9 chapters. I go back to Brann over there in Val'sharah.
Yeah.
And then he gives me that. I've got to go into Darkheart Thicket Dungeon to get the goddamn last piece. Seriously, I'm glad I was not in Vent with anyone. I'm glad I was not on Skype. I'm glad I was not streaming, because there were many choice words that were said.
That's
because
funny.
I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Stop putting provisions behind dungeons, guys. I'm really, really over it. So I've not done it. I didn't have time today. I wasn't feeling so good, and I had some other stuff on. I didn't get to do it. So I'm gonna have to do it. And I just really, really bugs me that they're making me go do it. And I'm like, damn it. So apparently I'm going to get a lot of AP. It gives you an item that's like 250,000 AP.
Ooh, well, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's it. I'm like, you're not giving me a mount. You're not giving me a toy. I'm getting AP.
But
seriously,
is it the final part to it?
That's it.
Is it like the final part? I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm not looking it up because you know me.
Yeah.
I just like to see how things go, but I'm like, oh, damn it. I I dropped many F-bombs when I saw what it was. I was
funny.
like, oh, damn it. So that is the fun of archaeology for this time around. Don't forget, you've got 14 days. Well, It'll be less now because it's been out. You've got 13 or 12 days, whatever. So to get it done. And I've still got, it just comes up in my quest log. So,
well, next time Professions comes up, that's when I do it.
I've got to get the final chapter.
I don't bother doing it until I get told to do it.
Yeah. Anyway, damn you, Blizz. Now, the other thing, a couple of nights ago, I did get to go on Reins of Azeroth. So I'm just letting you know, I was a guest on Reins of Azeroth, which is hosted by Cinder and Spaz Wesson. And I was on with Simri and Mugaiva and Spanky Hunter.
Seems like it was like an all Aussie cast there.
It was. It was all Aussies. It was awesome. We had a really lovely time. Congratulations also to Reins of Azeroth. Cinder and Spaz, congratulations on 50 episodes.
Oh, wow. 50.
Yay. So that's why we had a nice discussion. There was lots of talking. It was fantastic. So check out reinsofAzeroth.com. Obviously, Cinder and Spaz do an awesome job, and they talk. It's not just about mounts, they do talk about achievements and so much good information. But it was lovely to talk to Simri, Mugaiva, and Spanky Hunter, and it was great. We did talk a little bit about the challenges. I was explaining some of the challenges to them. They So yeah, it was very exciting,
okay.
but a lot of fun, and I've been very lucky because I've had all those guys on Behind the Avatar. So if you want to check them out, just cross-plugging here.
Wow.
But all of those guys I have also had on my show Behind the Avatar, which you can check out at behindtheavatar.com. Booyah! Yeah. See how it's done? I'm kidding. Anyway, the last thing I want to mention is for someone who's not doing a lot of PvP, I got on a level 19 tonight.
Wow.
It's so hilarious. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I am just like, oh my gosh, really? I don't even know
it's funny
how I did that. I've been...
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say, but what I'm slowly working on is in the player versus player in the Legion, there is achievements which gives you a mount. Oh, okay. And it's free for all, more for me.
Okay.
And you've got to get mission accomplished, which is complete Operation Murloc Freedom 20 times. Saddle Saw, which is complete Bareback Brawl 20 times. Off the Top Rook, which is complete Black Rook Rumble 20 times. And the Dark Brawl complete Dark Brawl Arena 20 times. So you've got to get those 4 to get the bigger achievement, which gives you a mount.
So I didn't know about the achievement and getting the mount like that, but I discovered that they changed the PvP mounts from being honor points to tokens, right? And each of the older ones are 15 tokens, so it's not a ton. And I doing the PvP world quests in Legion I'm up to 13, so I can actually start to pick off those PvP mounts. And I was very surprised. And as much as like I said that this expansion I would be doing PvP, but it hasn't turned out that way because I'm too busy doing everything else.
Well, see, there's a really good thing. I don't know. I think you have do you have the worms that gives you the 18-hour cooldown? I've got the Unleash Inferno.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so what it does is it calls down an infernal to instantly complete a non-elite world quest
Yes.
on the map.
Mm-hmm.
So guess who uses hers for,
For
PvP?
I
mean, unless there's something that I go, oh, I really need
Yes.
that, and I really don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But if there is a PvP one up, and it is one of those 4, and probably and those 4 are all the 4 that flag you across both factions. Okay, so there are some that don't, but those 4 will flag you against. And the last time I did the Murloc one, Operation Murloc, I was doing by myself, and I was just running around, just killing the Naga and collecting the little boxes on the ground. And I got set upon by 3 horde. Like, really fair fight. I got set upon by 3 horde. And then there was a 4th that joined in. So there was a demon hunter, there was a mage, there was a shaman, and there was a warrior. I mean, there is no way I can, I can take down 1, but I can't take down more than 1. So when there's 3 and 4 on me, there's just no way. And I don't find that that's fun. So if that comes up in my Unleash Infernals, of course I'm going to stick that on there because I want credit.
Sure. So I was just looking up these achievements, and they are not account-wide, so I'd have to do them on the same character, which is unfortunate. I would like to have been able... I mean, maybe, being able to do world quests on either...
I'm not doing it on any other turn. I'm just doing it on Leeta.
I would only do it
but again,
my Death Knight.
I mean, I have physically done some of the battles. I don't do all of them. I do utilize that. And as I said, like, I was like on a level 19. Like, when on earth did that happen? I was like, oh my gosh, I might actually get like to prestige 1. That's awesome. So we'll see. But that's what I've been doing. So I've kind of had a pretty busy week, considering I've had 4 days of holidays. Yay! I haven't played WoW the whole time. I have been out for coffee every single day. I have been outside in the real world having coffee. And so it's kind of cool. So yeah, so that's what I've done. It's been a busy week. It's been really good. And I haven't even mentioned the challenge tunes I've been doing. But anyway, we'll talk about that Sunday.
Saturday.
Sunday for me.
Saturday
anyway. Yeah. So yeah, other than that, I'm looking forward to this week because we've got all the exciting things coming. I'm just going to be like, oh my gosh, all the things.
Too much stuff to do, and I'm still raiding.
I know, like, I'm not even raiding, and I'm like, I've got so much. Thank God I'm not raiding, because I'd be like going.
See, if you were raiding, I think you would have access to more people to be able to run you through the dungeons that you don't want to do right now. Right?
I know I need to suck it up and just do it, but I will
run through some stuff with you on this tune. This character, I mean, I don't think this character is super duper geared, but if we only need to do it on normal or even like heroic, this character is 13, so it's not a big deal, but I mean, and then at least this character can get some gear too and help you out with other stuff. So
yeah.
You just need to tap me, be like, Stone, let's go. And I'd be like...
Yeah, boop. But again, time zones. You like, if I want to run something, that's like 3 a.m. for you.
But if I'm awake, then you tap me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. It's just, I've still got quests and dungeons. I mean, I haven't even done Mythic. I haven't even done any of the Mythic stuff. I would really like to see Kara. Kara was one of my
I haven't
favorite
done that
places,
either.
but I
I have
don't
not done it.
want
Yeah.
to try and I just don't. So
I
I'm like,
can't even find a group in my guild because the guild will only seems like they will only run Kara if it's a certain select group of folks because they
Yeah.
know each other and all this stuff and they know that they can go through it pretty quick. And I said, I don't want to go through it quick. I want to go through it nice and slow
Yeah.
so I can see the
Yeah.
lore and all the
And
stuff.
and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong for them wanting to do that
No,
and you
no,
wanting to
but
do
it's
your way.
I mean
And I
but I can't find a group, right?
yeah, and I think that is one of the biggest things with finding. I've got lots of friends that play the game, but it's actually finding people that have got the same like
Mindset.
wow
Yep.
goals
Yep.
as you. I mean, please, I'm in the biggest guild in World of Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't mean that I've got 50 million people that I can run stuff with, because you find that group of people that you really click with, and if they've all got the same goals
Yeah.
and the same mentality of when you run dungeons and all of that, it's just, I suppose the struggle is not everyone. You can have friends and you can have guildies, but if they don't have that exact kind of same level of wanting the same thing, then it makes it very hard when you're running a dungeon. I mean, when I go to run a dungeon, I hate the fact, if I'm doing a looking for group, I'm looking around. I've never been in there. I don't know what
Sure.
it looks like.
Yep.
I want to look at stuff, but you can't when you pug it.
Well, and
You can't, because otherwise someone will
we
be like, "Oh, they're taking too long, stupid warlock. You're
well we
getting
need to
kicked."
do
You know,
like can you, I don't I thought I heard that they were gonna let you queue for it. No,
for what?
Kara, or did they
No,
not
I
put that
think
in?
that's coming in 7.2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not at the moment. So I've still got to do the pre-attunement thing, which I don't have a problem with them giving me a pre-attunement, but it's like, right, well, you're only giving me a pre-attunement to do it
Yeah.
this way,
Yeah.
and I don't. Yeah. So anyway,
Well,
and
Richter is
again,
saying.
the other thing is I've got a lot of friends that play Alliance. Like really, like
Well, and like
when it
mine,
comes down
right?
to it,
My tune too is that I
yeah.
couldn't go with you
And I play
because
hard, and
we're
I'm
cross,
I'm
right?
not going
Yeah.
Alliance. So yeah, yeah, no. I went Alliance once back in vanilla and lasted 2 weeks, and I was like, never again.
Really?
Never again. I am
Wow.
for the horde. For the leader will never. I mean, yes, I have got a leader, a human warlock Leeta, but she's not my main. My main is my main. So
Yeah,
anyway, it's
Richter
it just.
and Stormeria were saying that it does come in 7.2,
Mm-hmm.
and it will be
Okay.
split into two, and it's hard to be in a guild with people who aren't like-minded as you. Sometimes it makes it hard to play, and
Yep.
sometimes it makes you think, well, maybe it's better to change guilds, but then you're still going to run into the same deal, right?
That's right. That's right.
Right.
And look, I love where I am. I love
Yeah.
being on Earthen Ring. I have got a huge amount of friends, both in game and in real life, from coming to Earthen Ring, and I'm not changing that. I'm not saying that. It's just finding that level of people. And I suppose the thing is, I get sidetracked. Like, I know I do. I'll hop in game and I'll be like, right, I'm gonna run this dark heart thicket and I'm gonna do that. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, shiny.
Yeah.
And then I forget. And I don't mean to, but I'll be like, well, I'll do it later. I'll go do my Falconsaur,
Yeah.
because I know that I don't, I know I can queue up and all that kind of stuff. But it's like, well, I'll go do these pet battles and, oh, 2 of the world pet battles are up, so I'll go do this. Or, oh, the world boss, I'll go do, might as well just go knock that stuff over. So, and then I go, I'll get to the point that my body goes, right, you need to go to bed. And I've said this, there is no, when my body says you need to go to bed, it's right, I need to log out and I need to go to bed.
Yeah.
I can't go, well, I'm going to stay up until 2:00 in the morning. I mean, if my body says at 10 o'clock I need to go to bed, then I got to go to bed. But if I'm still going at 2:00 in the morning, fine. But I can't, I just can't push myself through once the body says, you got to go. I just have to. So, yeah, it's just interesting. And I suppose I kind of miss being in the old days when we had a pack of 5 of us that was tank, healer, and 3 DPS. And I will fully admit that. I mean, the guys I play with, they can tank, they can heal, and they can DPS. Mm-hmm. But there is only 3 of us. Yeah. And yes, we can pug the other. But again, if you're doing stuff, it's like, can we slow down? When you're with friends, you can do the whole, hey, can we try this? Can we try some achievements? Can we, we don't need to run through and get this done in 20 minutes. Okay, we might take a little bit of extra time. Why don't we see if we can knock out this achievement? It might take us an extra 10 minutes. Everyone's still cool with it. But sometimes when you pug it, people are like, nope, just doing this. We're just doing this, killing this boss, Nope, we're not doing anything extra. So
pull more.
It just, yeah, pull more.
That's the dude. Pull more. No, not doing anything else.
Yeah. So, and I suppose it's just the interesting dynamic of how things have changed, and hence I just do what I do now, because sometimes it's just easier to just go do your stuff by yourself. If I could dual box really, really well for 5 accounts, maybe I don't want to get them all geared. I'm joking.
Have to save up for
I'm
BlizzCon.
Not going to do it.
Okay?
I'm not doing it.
That's BlizzCon money right there.
Jeez. It's not going to happen. Anyway, we'll see. But yeah. Well, thank you, Storm Maria says, I agree with you, Leeta. It's the same for me. It can be, there are times when I really do miss Burning Crusade and Wrath in particular, because we had a team, and every time something new came up, we had a 5-man team. It was like, okay, we're going to go try this. We're going to try, and I do miss that. I've got a lot of people that play a lot of alts, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're on Horde that can come do stuff. So, it is what it is. I'll pug it. I will suck it up.
Well, I could
eventually
transfer Horde for 3 months and get everybody mad at me.
No, you're raiding. It's don't.
Well, I'm not a major piece of the team, so wouldn't be like I would be completely missed. It's not like, oh my god, we missed a tank, right? So
I'm sure you would be missed.
No.
Anyways. Yeah. Missing the team that you did stuff with regularly. And admittedly, all of those 4 people do not now play WoW. Storm Maria. That is the other thing. None of them play. But anyway, it is what it is. So that's a whole different thing within itself. Anyway, I'm having lots of fun. There is lots of stuff to do. Again, there is. I mean, there is so many things to do that you don't get bored. Really, I don't get bored. So, admittedly, we've been sitting here in Stormheim, sitting on this on this building for the last 2 hours, 2 and a bit hours. But there is definitely things to go. Yeah, people change. Yeah, grow up. I wouldn't necessarily say that, Storm,
I will
but
never grow up.
people change.
I'm
People
40,
change.
turning 12 all the time.
Yeah, well, you'll never grow up, but people's priorities change, their life changes. There's been a lot. If you think about what you've gone through in the last, say, 8 years, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff, and people change from it. People don't play the game anymore for whatever reasons. They just, they have whatever their reasons, and I don't fault any of that. I play the game. I've always loved this game, so I keep playing this game. I don't play any other game. I can't play consoles. I'm too left thumbs with consoles.
I can't play those. I
and
can't
I don't,
get the hang
as
of
much as I like Overwatch, I don't do Overwatch or Heroes. Like, really, every now and again I might pop in there, but I get the guilt because I'm like, there's so much to do in WoW. I need to log into WoW. WoW is my game. WoW is my mana.
What's going to happen? Cause this kind of reminds me. I was watching the Sun during the other night because they went on Tuesday night instead of their normal time because I think they go normally on Sundays. I could be wrong, but they were talking about Asheron's Call closed down after 17 years. And there was nothing special about them being closed down. It was just, all right, servers off, done. There is no last fight. There is no extra patch. There is no this and that. It was just, bloop, gone. And everyone's like, 17 years of your life is gone with a flip of a switch, and all that you have to show for it really is whatever you collect, all the stuff up in the top of you, screenshots or what's in your head.
Yeah,
and
but what's in your head?
We were talking
screenshots
that we were we would hope that Blizzard would give or provide something a little bit more than just flipping a switch. But one day it's going to happen. One day it will happen.
I'm sure it will. That's right.
My personal opinion is I really hope that if they were to do it, that they would give us a version of WoW that we could use on our local computer that was not open towards the net, so that they don't have to worry about people using their copyright stuff, blah, 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 to let us take the characters that we had and still fly around, go to different places, just things like that, just so that we can still go into the world that we played in for years and years. That's kind of what I wish that they would give if they were to shut down.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it would be. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. I think it's just more. There may come a point whether we get a WoW 2.0 version,
like an MMO.
We do, or I don't know. But Blizzard has got, if they ever shut down WoW, then okay, maybe it will give me time to try D3 and Heroes and Overwatch and find something that gone. I like.
It'll be like D4.
Yeah, well, but at the moment, WoW's my game, and I don't care if I don't play anything else other than WoW, because for me, WoW is my game.
Yeah.
you know, other people can play multiple games. I can't. I can't do it. My time is to WoW,
Yeah.
and the stuff that I want to get done in WoW, the amount of pets, everything I work on, my collecting, I work really, really hard to do all that, and I don't begrudge any of that. And actually, it was a really good, just to sidetrack, but both Cinder and Zira did a blog post. They do a weekly challenge, blog challenge.
Yep.
And this week's was about, you know, how do you tell people that you play games that are non-gamers? And I found both their posts to be quite intriguing. Check out cindersays.net and Drew here Heels on Twitter is Z, and I can't think of what her what her blog is. Z is for Zira. It should be. Okay. Z is for Zira. Anyway, they both had different points, and I found that to be really quite an interesting thing. And I think it also relates to how people play or how they game. You know, like you love Overwatch, don't you? You do really enjoy playing Overwatch. Absolutely. And you've probably played Overwatch way more than I've played Overwatch.
Oh, I'm sure I have. Yeah.
And you can at times log out of WoW and quite happy you'll go play D3 and go play Overwatch, whereas I don't. I just play WoW. It's randomly that I would log into anything else, and that may be like the girls' nights that I have once a month with the girls that we might try. You know, we haven't done that for a while. We normally play WoW, but sometimes we might try Overwatch or D3. But that's what, maybe once in a blue moon that happens, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Marcus says, I don't grow up, I just get my kids to stop playing instead.
Yep.
Nice. And
My
there's
son,
nothing wrong, Storm, with having 20-year-old WoW mates.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that. This is the versatility of this game. Has got people of many different ages, and I think that's fantastic.
I mean, the age doesn't matter. It depends on the person, because I've found that there's some folks that are 20 that I cannot stand, and then there's other folks that are 20 that are, to me, are normal folks.
Yeah.
Right. So it just depends on the type of person that you want to be with. Right. So
back in vanilla, when I made my character on Crush Ridge, which is Leeta, and I joined Dark Shadow Elites, which was an Aussie guild, and the GM at the time was Robot Guy, and he was fantastic. He seemed so mature. He was 14.
Really?
He was 14 when he started that guild, and he was GM of that guild. Now, this is going back 12 years ago. So, obviously, he's like in his mid-20s now, and I don't know where he is. He had to stop playing WoW to obviously focus on school and things like that. But he was 14, and he ran that guild back in the day so well. And when there was disputes, he just had a level of maturity on him that I've not, that you don't often see on a 14-year-old. And I would have never known he was 14 if I hadn't have gotten to know him. You would have thought he was a mid-20-year-old person, the way that he would handle things. And that's amazing. So instantly became mum. Oh, Storm, that's so sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It's
Well,
diversity.
I mean, it depends
Diversity
on
in
your group,
ages
right?
and cultures, and it's great. Anyway, I don't know what tangent I got on that, so sorry about that. But we've
Okay.
been talking for well over 2 hours.
Yeah, my household is awake. Actually, my youngest son
Yeah.
actually got up and
Good morning.
went to the washroom and was actually pretty quiet. He's like,
Oh.
"I'm gonna go to the washroom." I'm like,
Aww.
"Yeah, go." And I'm like, "Oh, that's awesome." He's
That's
because
good.
usually he's like, "I don't care. I'm doing my thing. It's all about me." Because he's a kid, right? But now he's starting to be aware of what's going on around him, and maybe other people. Maybe he needs to worry about what other people are doing before himself, which is really good. I'm like, "Oh, he's growing up a little bit."
Getting there. Yeah. And sometimes, it takes him a while. It's obviously Dad's getting up at stupid o'clock in the morning to talk to some Australian weirdo. It's probably finally sinking in. Have they seen the Tim Tams?
They have not touched them.
Okay.
Because they know better. I said I will share it with them.
You've got to teach them Tim Tam Slam
when it's time. Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get some hot chocolate probably this weekend.
Okay. All right. Well, that'll be good. I'd like to see what the boys think. That would be kind of cool. You have to teach them to do it properly.
Yeah. We'll have to make sure the hot chocolate's not so hot because they'll be like, "Oh my god, my mouth," and then it'll all come out of their mouth and it'll be
just make
disgusting.
it warm enough that they can. It should still melt the Tim Tam, but not. Yeah, don't make it hot. Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I suppose we should wrap up the show because otherwise we could be sitting here for another 2 hours just chatting away, having a natter like we do. We have this habit. What?
Well,
having a natter.
So, the one thing I wanted to say, if for the Love Rocket, if you wanted to stream some of that too, we could do that too, or maybe we can do like a listener thing too. If you and I want to run it, because I know I'm running with you on a whole bunch of your tunes, and I'm completely cool with that. But if we want to take some other folks with us, we could do that. Just saying.
Yeah, you could do that. You could stream it. That's fine. I don't stream. I don't even know.
Oh no, that's. Well, I've tried to teach you.
I know. I don't teach an old leader new weird tricks.
Whatever, old Leeta.
Whatever.
Hey,
oh please! I took my two. I know it was like that. I took my 2 nephews out for morning tea this morning. It was so cute. Oh my god! But sometimes I feel really old. I'm like, oh my god, the boys are growing up. Oh, it was lovely though. It was lovely. Did you see my? Anyway, no. I'll get sidetracked. Sorry, squirrel. Yeah. Anyway, we will. Yeah. So keep an eye on our Twitters, where you can find. How about I tell people where they can find us? So
I was trying to give you a segue.
Yeah. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Sorry, I'm tired. My brain's a bit fuzzy. I must need more coffee. You can check out our website. So don't forget, adventuresinazeroth.com. The email, words.
Wow.
Email us. Don't forget. We do love to hear from you guys. So if you want to email us, which is podcast@adventuresinazeroth.com. And we do have the Twitter, which is @ADVAzeroth. So so keep an eye on that, but also keep an eye on Stone's and my personal Twitter account, which is Stone. What's yours?
My personal Twitter account is @StoneGrasp, StoneGrasp.
Nice. Thanks for that.
Yes. Where can we find you, Leeta?
I'm on Twitter as well, which is @LeetaWow.
Oh,
which is, if you don't know how to spell Leeta, it's LEETA, and then it's WOW.
Wow.
So Leeta, wow. Exactly. And don't forget, you can find Stone and I on our other show that we do live every Sunday morning for me. Saturday Night for Stone, blah, blah, blah. That is the WoW Challenges podcast, where we will get to talk about our challenge tunes, which is always good fun. I have much to tell you about this week. And also I do a couple of other shows, which is Behind the Avatar, which is a lot of fun. And
I was on that.
You were on that.
And I was not on that.
Lots of people have been in that. I'm always looking for guests too, people. So get in contact if you want to tell your story. I'm always up for that. Geektopia, we will actually be doing our last show in a couple of weeks. So we're going to give it a break. Yeah, it's just real life and time zones and stuff. It's just a bit crazy. So we've decided to do our last show for that. So yeah. You get that. It is, things change. People's lives change. So got to roll with it.
But
it's a lot.
But looking on the bright side, though, now you have time to do a different show. I'm just saying.
Well,
we could make WoW podcasting history here and do a third show.
Oh.
I don't know what it would be about.
Oh, Azerothian what did Spanky say? The food tasting one. Azerothian taste
tank.
Taste tank. Fishing. Fishing with Leeta. Oh, Storm. Oh, we could do fishing and food. Food and fishing. Oh, speaking of food. Oh, just
I mean, we could take you around playing things that you don't normally play, and then you take me around doing things that I normally don't do. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Anyways. Let's anyway.
I'm the opportunist.
You are too funny.
I feel bad that the show that show is gonna be done because I think it's got a great name. And I know.
Oh, it's awesome.
And I know.
Ben is awesome. Yeah.
Ben is really cool. I've never really met Steve, but Ben's a super nice guy.
Oh, thanks, both. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's like anything. It is what it is, and it's not to say that it won't come back. But at the moment, between hiatus. The three of us, all our lives are kind of at different points that. It just makes it a bit hard. So so we just decided, well, it'd be better just to finish up on a high and for the moment.
Do you know when your last show
if it comes back in the future, things change.
Do you guys have a set date, or do you guys
19th.
Don't record live
18th,
though,
19th.
right? Like you don't stream it live?
We do. We haven't been recording live the last couple of times, but we do. We have gone live, so we might be going live for this one. It'll be 18th, 19th of February. Okay. So Geektopia show on Twitch is what it should be, and Geektopia show on Twitter. But it's just we're just going to talk about what our favorite Geektopia shows, like what episodes, and just have a natter. Which is, I'm always up for a natter with anyone. So it'll be nice to have a natter with Ben and Steve. It's always good. Anyway, so thank you to everyone for the likes, for the retweets. We really appreciate it. For comments, we did get a interesting Darwin Award one
tweet
from M. Doyle. Thanks. I can't remember what that was about, but thank you. It was kind of like, whoa, okay, thanks for that. And don't forget, you can find the show on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and Google Play. So we've just done our longest show ever.
Yes, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is our longest one. This is over 2 hours. Okay. I think maybe our first show was a little bit over 2 hours, but this one's well over.
Yeah. Toby's looking at me. Lay down.
Because I began to record. I'm looking at the file, and it says at 5:01 a.m. and it's 7:34, so it's almost at 2.5 hours, I guess.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you, chat room. Thanks for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. We really do. I
Absolutely.
think we've got Richter and Storm still here with us, so
Yep.
thank you. And for obviously Spanky and
Zorts.
Zort and Arizona Black. And I think someone else had popped in. So thank you. Thanks, guys. We do, the support. It's lovely. Thank you. Have a good week, Stone. We will try and
I'll
get together with
chat with you next week. Yeah.
chat with you soon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
yeah. See you later.
See you later. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, say goodbye, Stone.
Bye, Stone. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so funny.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. All right. Stop recording.
Yeah. So I know where it is.
Done.
I had a really hard time
Bye.
finding the beginning last week. Where you said 3, 2, 1. I couldn't find it. Oh man, I had to move around all over the place. I couldn't find it at all.
That's
And
a bit
it took me
bizarre.
about 10 minutes.
Show title. Really?
Oh man, show
Wow.
title. I don't know.
Show title.
See, now
Guess what?
because I said
See,
that
we timed that well.
Well, I said that
We
we're
did
not
well.
recording, but you can make noise because we're still live.
Okay.
But
We're still
just
live.
just be mindful. Quit it with the fail stone. I'm not failing. Are you kidding me? No, come here. This is the young one.
Hello.
This is the younger one. This is the younger one. Where's William still in
Get
bed?
tall. They're growing.
I don't fail ever at anything. I don't know. You can call it pull more.
Yep, done.
Pull more. Okay.
Okay.
And that was last night. Actually, no. That was last night for me. It was like, not last night. Like, I'd say 2 p.m. On Wednesday when I got this dude. All right. Pull more. Okay.
Yeah. You cannot let them bug you.
And usually they don't. I just basically put people on ignore and I just go. But for some reason, this dude, that was it. That was it.
Yeah.
All right. You want to re-roll. What server should I go to and what faction? Well, it depends on who you want to play with, I guess. And what do you want to do? Yeah. I thought you were raiding on. You're on a PvP realm, man, right?
What? PvP craziness.
He's on a PvP realm. I can't remember which one, but he's raiding with them. Unless, wait, no, hold on. I think you said your raid team exploded. No.
Oh, I hate when those.
I'll talk to you about it later. All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna get off the air though.
Yeah,
we have folks around.
I'm doing show notes.
I'll catch y'all later. I might be napping during the day. Oh, the Emerald Dream. That's right. All right.
Okay.
Catch you.
Thanks, chat room.
Later.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Have fun.